Well, what an amazing full moon in Aquarius we are about to experience. And as with every full moon, we have the opportunity to shed layers from our subconscious and from our human behavior that are actually blocking us from experiencing the full glory of our worthiness and authenticity as we move through this world. And this full moon is going to be intense for a few reasons. Number one, it is very close to Earth. It is a super moon, so we are going to feel the light and everything that this moon shines its light upon more intensely at this time. Expect big feels, big emotions, and because of the spiritual nature of this full moon, expect some deep intuitive insights and guidance to begin to drop in if you make yourself quiet, still, and open enough to receive it. Innovative and creative Aquarius asks us to see the world from a different viewpoint. And when we're able to do that at this full moon, we can really move forward more attached and grounded into our authenticity. Uniquely at this full moon, we have two T-squares happening, one between the Sun, the Moon, and Uranus, and the other between Saturn, Jupiter, and Venus. T-squares often really highlight where we have internal conflict, and I'll tell you how that is going to play out at this full moon. If you want to dive deeper into the actual astrology and the specific meanings for you of this T-square with lots of amazing journal prompts and provocations, then go over to thelightpathcollective.com and join the Moon membership where you get all the resources. If you want to buy the Moon membership resources individually just for this particular full moon, which is such an abundant one to work with, then head to theritualemporium.com and look under Moon Rituals and you will find everything you need there, where I go into very much more intricate detail of everything that I'm talking about here to help you work with this energy in a really productive, dynamic, and transformative way. T-squares are a really important energy that helps us see where we may have that inner conflict within us, where we have two opposing viewpoints or ideas or energies working within us, and how we can come into some type of synchronicity and balance between them. And really, at this full moon, we are looking at the way in which we have taken on people's or cultures' ideas and idealizations of what we should be doing or who we should be, and we've taken that on as our own, but it actually does not align with our authenticity anymore. Anything that you have adopted for yourself and have internalized and then keeping yourself accountable to it is probably keeping you in a very difficult position where it could be causing you a lot of pain. Maybe your life hasn't ticked all the boxes that people around you have ticked themselves. Maybe your timeline is different to others, and the pressure to match up or meet these expectations that are placed upon us is causing you deep pain and unrest on the inside. And all the energy that we spend either trying to transform or transmute that pain, to heal it, or even to ignore it, could be way better spent on focusing on what is normal and right and good for us. The search for normal will no longer serve us. And I want to use the example of Chappell Rowan in this woman who is so dedicated to her talent as a musician, even when things weren't going her way, stuck to her guns and especially her individuality. And now she is just blowing up because we as a collective are realizing that we want people to show up as their unique, quirky selves in all their glory, in all their uniqueness, and with all their special talents that they have to offer to the world. And people are flocking to see her. And I don't think they're flocking to see her because they want to be exactly like her. I think they're flocking to see her because they really want to be immersed in her unique individual energy. And I hope that that's inspiring them to embrace their own. This full moon gives us the opportunity to let go of sameness, to let go of the things that just aren't working for us, and to get ourselves off the hook in terms of things that are holding us back or dragging us down, not allowing us to bloom into our absolute authentic self. This is a very transformative and powerful full moon, and I highly recommend that you follow along on our Moon membership and the Moon membership resources ritual guide in order for you to sit in a deep subconscious reprogramming meditation where the lower self or the sameness self can be coached and nurtured by your higher, most authentic self. And you can find some balance in between these possible two opposing forces within you that could be causing you so much pain. Release yourself from that. Give it up to the light of this magnificent full moon, and slowly but surely begin to build on the transformation and stepping into the most unique, authentic version of yourself, because that is the version that we want. That is the version that we want you to enjoy being, so that we too can cheer you on and enjoy the uniqueness and the magnificence that is you. Happy full moon in Aquarius.